What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel, guys. Your boy Ryan LFC. We're going to talk about two topics, guys, in this video. First and foremost, let us start and give Atletico Madrid. It has to give them some credit. They come with a game plan, they come with them strategy, and it worked, and they defeat us. We move on and just prepare for the next game. That's football. That's how we play the game. That's how we play the sports. It's unpredictable. You don't know who's going to win the football game. We win some, we lose some. And if you cannot support us when we lose, don't support us when we win our job. It don't make sense. That's football. All of us sad and down after the poor performance by this Liverpool team. But we're still in the tie. That's the greatest thing. We do not lose 3-0 or lose against FC Barcelona last year, our comeback at Anfield. Atletico Madrid play at home against them home spectators, and they have to win. As long as they're at home, win the football game. And that's what Atletico Madrid do. And they play a lot of mind game on us. That's a part of the sports. Or us as Liverpool team prepare and fans prepare for the next game against Atletico Madrid. Once it's in the law of the book and they do not do anything wrong and win the football match, you have to give them credit. And I don't afraid to dash credit when it due. And Atletico Madrid, they deserve, and they should score more than one goal. But that's just football, guys. Or else to just move on for the next game and prepare for them the next 3 weeks from now. But what's really wrong in Madrid against Atletico Madrid? And next topic we're going to talk about, how can Liverpool fix things? How can Liverpool get the better of this Atletico Madrid team? Do you guys have confidence Liverpool can break down this Atletico Madrid team and get a 2-goal advantage and go through to the next round? So many times Atletico Madrid win the first leg at home. As an example, like last season, they defeat Juventus 2-0. Juventus defeat them at home 3-0. It's not the same Atletico Madrid team whenever they play away from home. They are okay at home where they have to defend them home turf. They are amongst them fans, and that's just Atletico Madrid. We know what Atletico Madrid going to do. We have to make preparation for it. But guys, first and foremost, what's really going wrong in Atletico Madrid? First and foremost, we concede an early goal. That's not good. To concede so early, to change the game plan and the strategy, all of them things they change. Kudos to them. 4-4-2, difficult to break them down. They make it difficult for us. They give most of the ball on the wing. Trent, he didn't have his best game. Andrew Robertson didn't have his best game. Jordan Henderson was very slow in the midfield. Him and Gini, they are just playing that ball safe. They are playing the safe football, and you have to take risks as a midfielder. You have to try to pass the ball forward and try to give Roberto Firmino and Mohamed Salah, they have to come too deep for get the position and try to link up the play. Wish we have Jordan Henderson, have Fabinho and Gini to do that, but they are not a creative midfielder. The starting lineup where Jurgen Klopp used for me is the right formation, is the right formation, and is the right starting level Jurgen Klopp used. But as the game go along, we need somebody going to create for us, and the person to create for us, it can be Navigator or Axel Chamberlain, because there is a player where they can jiver and bring the ball to the front sheet, and we lack that in the midfield. Henderson and Gini, they was playing so safe, and they command a lot of pressure in that midfield. They do not get a lot of time on the ball like them normally. With a lot of team don't press Liverpool high enough. They just sit back, and Atletico Madrid, whenever Liverpool get that ball in the midfield, they press us. They force us to go back. Morata and their two centre forwards, Stian, Virgil van Dijk and Joe Gomez, and make it difficult for pass around that ball. They stifle for us. We didn't have a shots on target. We didn't create a lot. And they deserve to win the football game. We did not play to our ability. And when you play in the Champions League, you play against some better opponents, some better player, and we have to come with the A game. One mistake we make, and it costs us the game. The concentration have to up against Atletico Madrid team. They are very good on set play. We have to do things better when they play against Atletico Madrid in the next game. And we have to stop them from scoring the early goal. Next thing, we cannot concede at Anfield. We have to keep it tight, go at them from the get-go, and try to get a result against this Atletico Madrid team. Bayer Leverkusen scored 2 against them away. They always concede goal away from home. They're not the same Atletico Madrid when they're at home. They're very a strong team at home. I think the last 7 games they play in the Champions League, they only concede 1 goal at home. That shows you the strength they have at home. They're comfortable play at home. But Liverpool also comfortable playing at Anfield, and they do not play good away from home. So let us see what's going to happen. Next topic we're going to talk about, guys. How we can get the better of this Atletico Madrid team. We have to watch back the play, and I think Jurgen Klopp going to do that and prepare the boys in next 3 weeks from now. We have to move the ball quick enough. We have to, whenever that ball get in the midfield, we have to try to give Bobby Firmino. We cannot make Firmino and Mohamed Salah and Sadio Mane come too deep for the ball. Who going to score the goal? Who going to score the goal? And this Atletico Madrid team, they're compact, they're willing to give us the wing. The key thing going to happen in the next day, guys, Andy Robertson and Trent, they're going to see a lot of the ball because they block us in the midfield. They win the midfield last game. They win the midfield battle. Thompson was very good in that midfield for Atletico Madrid. Koke, the captain, they was very good in that midfield. And they can be physical with us. So next leg at Anfield has to start out fast and quick. We're not even thinking about to get an early goal. If we get it, we get it. We're still in the game. It's only 1-0. We don't have to go all out blazing and give up a goal and try to get. Because we're not going to score 3. We're not going to blow away this Atletico Madrid team. The first thing, patience is the key. Patience is the key. We have to move the ball quick enough. Jurgen Klopp. And I love to see a player navigator or Axel Chamberlain. One out of them two that we're not going to. Klopp not going to use Axel Chamberlain and navigator in the midfield. He's not going to do it. If you are watching Liverpool, Klopp do not trust them to use Axel Chamberlain and navigator one time on the pitch with Fabinho. He's going to use either Genie, navigator, or one of them player there. But we're not going to use Axel Chamberlain and navigator same time on the field. Probably finish the game with that. But we have to move the ball quick enough. We have to open them up. We have to get them 1v1 with wingers. We have to box them in the corner. Constant pressure. We have to push them back. We have to pressure after pressure, attack after attack. Square. Trent. He has to square the ball much better. He has to square the ball much better. And also, Andy Robertson. They have to square the ball much better because they're willing to give us the wing and they're willing to for us to square the ball. In the first leg, we did not have a lot of midfielder mashing that box to get the bodies inside that box. Whenever we look up a 1 or 2 Liverpool player, we have to get 3 to 4 players in the box to Andy Robertson and Trent pick them out. Them left back and right back, they're going to close down Trent. And they're going to come with the same strategy they come in the first game. They're going to go down. They're going to hold them face. Jurgen Klopp, you have to tell the boys, don't make anything stupid because any little thing these men get, they're going to go down. And we have to do the same thing to any little touch. We have to go down because they are doing the same thing. We have to do the same thing. And I have confidence Liverpool can beat this Atletico Madrid team. I strongly believe that. We can get score 1 first. That's the main thing. Get back in the game. Try to score a next goal. And guys, it's going to be very, 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 very tough. They're going to have Joel Phoenix and Diego Costa coming back. And there is not a bad team. They are playing poorly in La Liga, but yet they still fourth in the league in La Liga, and the two best defense team in Europe. The two best defensive team in Europe. So any team score first, it's going to be difficult for the team to score back. Liverpool has to get the first goal. It's going to be very important in the second leg. We cannot make Atletico Madrid score. It's going to be very, very tough. Whenever Atletico Madrid defense is like 6-8 player inside that box, crowd that box. And if it come up to the test for the goalkeeper, All Black, one of the best goalkeeper in the world right now, he can make that defense. He can make that difference. Patience is the key. What's your take? What do you guys think go wrong against Atletico Madrid in Madrid? Do you guys think Liverpool have the ability to score 2 goals against this Atletico Madrid team, or score 1 against this Atletico Madrid team? They don't give up a little clear-cut opportunity, and they don't give up a lot of goals in the Champions League. What's your take? What do you guys think go wrong? Do you think Navigator should came on, or should Navigator start from the get-go? Let me know your thought down in the comment section, guys. I want to hear your opinion. How are you guys feeling? I am feeling a little bit down, but it's just sports. It's just life. We win some, we lose some. We break so many teams hard. We have to just regroup, come again. It's not the first time we lose in the Champions League. We lose to PSG, we lose to Napoli, we lose to Red Star Belgrade, we lose to Atletico Madrid, and we still end up go to the Champions League final 2 times. Win 1, lose 1. Have a chance to go again and get it correct. Just let me know your thought in the comment section. Until next time, from my boy Ryan LFC, I like to say peace out. Thanks for watching.